In September of 2001, the Illinois-based video game developer Volition, known today as Deep Silver Volition, brought a new title to the market, a first-person shooter with a unique engine that allowed for real-time environmental destruction through dynamic geometry modification. This technology would be called GeoMod by the developers. Reception of this title by gamers and the media worldwide was largely full of praise. The game was a financial success and spawned a franchise that would see the release of several follow-up titles. Alright, stop. If you're watching this, then you've probably heard of the game and its franchise before, and none of this is new to you. Here's a story that's always told by both small-time content creators and the larger gaming media outlets. An early PS2 title that was highly innovative for its time and became a cult classic, released in the shadow of larger titles at a point in history that was full of turmoil. By most accounts, a game with a campy storyline and satisfying gameplay. A fun way to waste a few hours in something that plays vaguely but not quite as well as Half-Life, but lets you blow a bunch of holes in things. Yet for all the coverage, praise, and criticism this game has received throughout the years, nobody, not a single source, has covered what is likely the most important and memorable aspect of the series to its fans. If you look into the comment sections of any of the game's reviews, either here on YouTube or in articles, you can catch glimpses, singular instances of gamers recalling their time spent with the title in a context that has been almost entirely ignored. In the early 2000s, online multiplayer gaming was in its infancy. Any look into this period of gaming history will reveal a wealth of records related to the games that dominated the space at the time, titles such as Quake, Unreal, Counter-Strike, and more. But you'll find nothing, not a single mention of the community that was formed and grew out of Red Faction's PC multiplayer. Here at Faction Files, we've been around as long as anyone. As a part of this space from the beginning to the present, we know that there is a story about this game far more interesting and rich than any journalist or researcher has been prepared to tell. Join us as we explore the history of a community built around a game both remembered and forgotten.
I think I started way back in the day when I saw an ad in PC Gamer for the Red Faction game. It looked really cool.
Having this forum was something new as a kid. It was super exciting having a bunch of people we can talk to and network with.
Red Faction Netcode was such a way where there was a really cool intermingling of players who played on different continents. We'd all become friends through these just super casual games.
I liked this small community feel of Red Faction, this homey feel, everyone know everyone. And this was like being at home.
I kind of fell in love with the community. I kind of fell in love with the fact that Red Faction also had a level editor that was accessible. And it inspired me to be more creative and develop, and I got excited about the idea of, hey, I'm gonna make some game stuff.
Everyone wanted something new all the time. Give me something new, give me a new map. New map.
I remember that I was playing for maybe 2 weeks or so, and I joined my first clan. This was more like, the Boy Scouts, experience than anything else, Every clan pretty much had own codex, rules.
I remember House of Plus Clan, how they would have the plus symbol at the front and then the plus symbol at the end. I thought that was so badass.
At this time, I started branching out and doing my own server thing. Carnival of Carnage was one of them.
I think around 2008, it felt like it was sort of dying out. Servers were just disappearing and there weren't as many people playing.
From the period of, say, 2012 up until, I'm going to say 2015, maybe 2016, activity in the community was probably at the lowest point that it's ever been.
We launched these game nights. And I remember the first game night, we had no expectations whatsoever. And I think probably 20 people showed up. And the second game night and the third night, they just kept getting bigger and bigger. It was ridiculous.